The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp from Sonora, California. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we have our second D-League game. It's the energy and the altitude. We just saw the Rimrockers and Dazzle a moment ago between head coach Elijah Allen and head coach Charles Roth. The Dazzle get on the board first with a win in that column. The Rimrockers will be in the loss at the bottom of the barrel, but it's still early on in the camp where the teams are playing against each other. There's still a lot more basketball to be played before the playoffs start Thursday evening. You can see the schedule at NorCalSportsTV.com. Click on the 2025 NCS TV Summer Camp page, and you can see the schedules for the day as they come out and the progression of the teams and their win-loss records. Altitude in orange, energy in white. Wyckoff Stewart from the corner looking to start off hot and shooting. Still 0-0 through the first 45 seconds. D-League, the middle school division, the 7th and 8th graders. G-League, high school, NBA, 4th through 6th grade, and the WNBA as the girls' teams. Shot from White down low, goes up and over, no use of the backboard. It's one thing they can work on in practice. Here's Tran now off the right side wing. Guarded by Wyckoff Stewart. Screen is set. Tran goes up and down. Comes up short on the power meter. 15-footer, looks good. No. Right power, wrong line. Tran back with it. It's been trusted in the point guard position. Here's the baseline foul as he was trying to get around Wyckoff Stewart. Still no score. Wyckoff Stewart, a great find down low. Tran off his feet. Ball bouncing in and out. Not too friendly. Have to focus on that precision or else it's not going to go through. Here's Swigert. Swigert gets fouled with a push. And Swigert's the one who stays up, gets his defender on the ground. Quick inbound. Swigert smokes it. White the rebound. White all the way to the rack. This one goes, and he's fouled. So count it for a three-point play. 3-0 after the first made basket. No full court press until the final 2 minutes of the game, so Wyckoff Stewart unfortunately won't get credit for a steal. The reason why we do that, we get asked all the time, especially by the players, but we want to develop the skills of the players, get them in a half-court set, run offenses, not always focus on fast breaks as we have an altitude score. All it takes is one to get it going, and everyone else will follow through. But that's why. Learn the basic skills first, learn how to run an offense, and then once you're in the real game scenario, that's when you can go ahead and play that full-court pressure. Tran spins all the way through. Oh, what a play. And it hangs on the rim and falls through the net. Donovan Tran with the circus play, contorting his way through the paint. Scoop up and under. Too much. Tran looks at his options. 3 to his left, 1 to the right. Here comes Murray to set the screen. It's a ghost one. He cuts down low after the fake set. Warner off the side. Here's the inbound from Murray. Finds him again. Schweigert gets it this time. Timeout called. It's the first of the game. 6-3 Altitude leading the Energy. Straight Sports custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. The creator and designer of our NorCal Sports TV summer basketball camp jerseys. You can get your own when you return on Friday to pick up your camper. You can buy a jersey. I believe they're still only $10, but you can match your camper. You can get jerseys from years past. Just go into the snack bar, ask Jeremy for a jersey. You can match your camper or just get him an extra one. 6-3 is the score with the Altitude leading Energy. Head coach Sam Garski back again at the summer camp. A fan favorite, player favorite last year, and not only that, but a champion, a reigning champion. 3 times last year, winning with 3 different teams, wanting to go back-to-back years in all the divisions he's coaching. We'll see what he's able to do, as this is just the first day of the official teams. I'll have to wait till Friday if he's able to make it into those championship games. Here's Schweigert for 3. Schweigert, the team's leading scorer. He has 5 of the team's 9. White gets the bounce. Coach Sam Garski crediting the defense there, not using hands, letting him bump into the chest, trying to get him off his mark. Just that time, sometimes the offense is going to make it. You got to fight through and focus on the next play. Schweigert, bounce pass to Murray. Gets the man to jump early. Not a friendly bounce. Does go out of bounds off the knee and will head the other direction. Wyckoff, Stewart and company. Screen set from Sen. Lost the handle. Luckily, his teammate is there. Pugh gets it back under control. Pugh's pass stolen by Schweigert. Pugh close behind, but Schweigert will go coast to coast with the right hand. 11-5 score as the Altitude now up by 6, the first to reach double digits. Wyckoff Stewart caught too far underneath the rim. Denied by it. Warner, an extra step, travel. Seven minutes left to go in the first. Schweigert gives it up to Warner. Murray, his 3, too much. Wyckoff Stewart against Schweigert. Disrupts the play, pokes it out. Here goes Warner. Defended by White, switches court. Schweigert slows up. Wyckoff Stewart in front of him. Murray, his 16-footer, down the hatch. Altitude, 13-5. Tran gets down low on defense. White steps back into it. Warner jumps up to snag the board. Schweigert's to the right, hands over to Tran. Perry and Murray will be down there as well. Tran takes his time as head coach Garski calls out the play. Murray will set the screen on the left side of Tran. Bounce pass looking for a semi-pick and roll. Going to lead to a turnover. Stewart picks it up early. Pugh denied by Murray. White deflects the pass. Stays with altitude, looking for the man down low. That's Schweigert, but the man got in the way. That's Sen. And then Tran picks it up and puts it in. Altitude with the first double-digit lead of the game. White up and through. Timeout called. It'll be altitude ball when we return as they have an 8-point lead over the Energy. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp live from Sonora, California. This is not the only youth event we do. Check out norcalsportstv.com/2025 events. We have our professional live broadcast option for each team. Commentary, instant replay, interviews, multi-cameras. We go all throughout Northern California bringing this to youth basketball. Our events, norcalsportstv.com/2025 events. Altitude 15, Energy 7. Now make that 9 as they're able to drop in the deuce from 14. 5 more minutes to go in this first half. We'll have a 17-minute second half. We'll see if head coach Sam Garski can continue to lead his team into their first victory of camp. Wyckoff Stewart heads the other way. Immediately goes to the corner. He does have great shooting abilities. We haven't quite seen it yet today. Hasn't had the open shot he wants to take. Here's Stewart now. Drives in, tries to use the English. Wyckoff Stewart, left side corner. Orchestrating the offense. That's denied by Warner. He has 2 men beside him. He gets denied but fouled. Man comes in and snags the arm. We'll get free throws. 17-9, 2 minutes to go in the first. Tran will bring it up for Altitude with their hefty 8-point lead. And he gets the bounce, goes straight for it. 10-point game. Tran gets a little coaching from head coach Garski as he brings the ball past the midpoint line. Garski pointing in the direction. They swing the court, 2 on one side, 3 on the other. He throws it up. Nothing there for him. 1 minute to go in the half. Wyckoff Stewart with ease. Energy now in double digits. They're back in the same decade, 19-11. Murray hesitates, trying to back down. Here comes the help defense, and he's fouled. Gets knocked across the forehead. Final 30 seconds. Here's Murray. Gets hit in the head and goes directly towards the basket. A true hooper fighting through the pain. 19-11 Altitude keeping that 8-point lead. Wyckoff Stewart steps on the sideline out of bounds. Warner puts it up, not going to go, and that'll do it for the first half. 19-11 is the score. Schweigert, they're going to count it for halftime. So Schweigert hits it from deep. 22-11 will be the score at the half. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Halftime has concluded. 17 minutes now. Altitude 22, Energy 11. It's head coach Eduardo Morales and head coach Sam Garski. A steal to start it off as the Altitude hit a three right before the break. And now they start off with a good movement, the steal, but Warner can't finish it off as White added the pressure, flying in from behind. Into the paint. Perry playing defense. Not enough to stop the man. Caleb Pugh. Murray will put it up from 15. He gets it to roll. Up and down, back to Pugh, trying to go back-to-back possessions. He gets the friendly bounce. Pugh trying to single-handedly bring energy back into this game. It's 4 straight points out of the break. Up and down, Murray. He hit the last one. Can he do it from 16? Not quite. Warner fighting for it. Stolen away by Tran. His three looks good, is good. Tran from deep. 27-15. Anything that energy brings to the table, Altitude is taking it higher. Bentz. He gets it stripped by Warner. Murray close in front of him. Warner has to give it up, but takes the extra step before passing it out. White now. Goes for the step through. Not going to go. Warner. Guarded by Sen. Tran goes to the corner to help, throws it across the baseline. It's a great find. Tough to get to. Daniel Perry was on the receiving end. White deflects the upcourt pass from Murray. Schweigert is still there for it, though. Tran, he hit a three the last time he attempted a shot. He's going to try to do it again. Looks good, is good. Nothing but net. Another triple as the Altitude have broken the 30-point mark. 15-point lead. Tran driving through. He has 6 straight. This is going to be called on the ground. Warner turns and shoots. White, 16-footer. Pugh, rebound, put back. Comes up short. Pugh still doing the work down there. Finally got it. Tran from midcourt. Swings across. Murray, his three. Not going to go. Rebound, Warner. Keeps it alive. Throws it off the body of Pugh. That'll lead us to a timeout as we have 12 minutes to go. Altitude leading 30-17 at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Stand out from the rest with Straight Sports custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. That's STR8sports.com. The maker, designer, creator of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp jerseys. They have a fantastic design. If you sign up early enough, your last name will get put on the back as well, along with the number reversible jersey. If you would like one, we do have some for sale without the name in our snack bar. So when you return on Friday to pick up your camper, go ahead into the snack bar, see Jeremy, tell him I sent you, get yourself a jersey. Tran here, scoring for the Altitude. Looks to be unstoppable. White. The spin move inside, around Tran, oh my. Spin cycle, and then into the dryer. Tran against White, trying to make a move against him as White just got him on the other end. Schweigert out to White again. Has an open lane. White is on a 5-lane highway, and he's in the fast lane. Splitting between cars every which way he can. 32-21, the Energy on the comeback trail. Warner, his three. Right line, wrong power. Tran looks across to Schweigert. A lot of movement on the outside, nothing really looking towards the paint. Wyckoff Stewart gets it down low. Energy still trying to come back, but that 9-point difference, Altitude has still not backed off. Murray, unfortunately, can't get the transition basket. A chance for Energy to close the gap even more. White looks at it. Goes from Curry's court. Rims out to Warner. Murray. Schweigert gets fouled. Too many hands. Cash Sosa a little too physical. Wyckoff Stewart, his three. Cash money. The lead starting to diminish for Altitude. It's a 6-point game. Wyckoff Stewart now bringing the energy to Team Energy. Wyckoff Stewart thought about it again, gets past Murray, floater. Fouled on the arm. Stewart hits the first. Wyckoff Stewart misses the second one, and we'll have our inbound play in just a moment when we return for the final 7 minutes. It's 32-27 at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Seven more minutes to go in this D-League matchup between Altitude and Energy. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and Altitude, they've led the entire game, but Energy has been on the trail. There's a lot of trails up here on campus, but they found the one that's labeled comeback. Tran trying to keep the team in the lead, but Sen has a different story. He brought his own pen to the writer's room, and he says, I'm going to end this my way. White, step back three, counted for two if it goes. His toes were just across the line. He doesn't hit, but down low instead is Bentley Sen. Sen with back-to-back important plays, one defensive, one offense. It's now a 3-point difference. D-League packed with talent. Saw a close one earlier and just outside of 10 points. This one seems to be closer. Wyckoff Stewart rebound after the miss from Schweigert. Switches court right to left. Pass deflected in the hands of White. Backboard off mark, but free throws we have. White hits the first. 2-point game, a chance to make it one. Gets them both. 32-31 Altitude. Altitude's offense slowed down. Elevation starting to decline. Schweigert inside, Murray. Off the back block, Murray upset with the miss, but Coach Garski says it's okay. We miss shots, we'll get them. White makes the defense feel his presence. The shot won't go. Warner to Murray. Goes from 12. Still won't go. A chance to take the lead. Coach Garski says, let's get a layup. Enough with the jump shots. It's close enough. There it is. Wyckoff Stewart gives Team Energy the lead. 33-32 with 4 to go. Tran guarded against White. Across, Murray, same spot. He likes it. Comes up short. Tran, offensive board after offensive board, continues to move around. Warner sees a lane, gets pushed for the foul. Warner, pass deflected by White. Tran sees the opening pass, Ben's fouled again. Inbound, Murray turns and shoots. Gets it back. Swings across Warner. Stripped from behind by Jones. Sen. He's going to slow it up. Over to Wyckoff Stewart. A chance to extend their lead even further. Warner, the grab and go. Deflected off the foot. Bence to Wyckoff Stewart. The spin, the double team down low, and a foul. Fouls on the ground. Wyckoff Stewart will have to be the catalyst on the baseline, looking for an open man. They're still up by 1. Defense can win this game at this point for Energy, but they'll continue to score. It's a 3-point game. 30 seconds until the final 2 minutes. Tran puts it up with the right hand. A lid on the basket. Nothing going for Altitude. White turns, spins. That won't go, and that'll lead us to 2 minutes. It's Energy 35, Altitude 32. Final 2 minutes, a real game scenario. Stay tuned. Free throws for Tran. Fouled inside 2 minutes. Gives a 1-and-1 as long as it's not shooting. (35-32) Energy leading. And Altitude closed the gap by 1. 2-point game, 1 possession. A chance to add another. Gets them both. 1-point game. Wyckoff Stewart will take the inbound down for Energy. Hoping to keep their lead. 1 basket can change the outcome. White, guarded by Tran. Foul called against Energy. So it'll be back in the hands of Altitude, who just hit 2 free throws the last time down. 1-point difference. Final 90 seconds. Murray to take the lead. He's got it. Altitude in the lead by 1. White, guarded by Tran, goes to the corner. White, bulldozing through the middle. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Energy. Here comes the inbound. It finds White. Bouncing into the body of Tran. A lot of contact. Turns and shoots off the bank. 37-36. Murray turns and shoots. He's got it again. A back and forth battle. A foul in transition. A push on Tran. And that'll give White a chance at the free throw line for another 1-and-1. .38 seconds. White not only looking to tie. White misses the first attempt on a 1-and-1. The ball now live. Altitude with a 1-point lead. Tran. They're trying to hold the ball, not give it up. Schweigert back to Tran. Foul committed, which means Tran will be at the line with 16 seconds. A technical foul called. Tran, there's a technical foul called, so Tran will shoot the 2 free throws and then we'll go to a 1-and-1. Misses the first. His team still in the lead by 1. Tran misses both of the technical free throws, and now we'll have a 1-and-1. Tran hits 1. They'll get possession. $16 seconds. 16 seconds. Then 16 seconds left. Here is the inbound to Altitude. Try to take the ball back and a foul. 12 seconds and another 1-and-1 opportunity. Just a 1-point game with a 1-and-1 for Warner. Tran will go all the way back to play defense just in case. Warner adds it. 2-point game. Can possibly be 3. It's all up to Warner here. Ball now live. Energy with just 10 seconds to shoot. White throws it up for 3. Comes up short. No one there to rebound. And now 3 seconds. 3 seconds to inbound, but it is in the hands of Altitude, who have the lead. Inbound, taken away by White. Gonna smoke the layup. Time expires. White had the chance to tie and send us to overtime, but the Altitude will hold on by 2. 39-37, a steal, but a devastating loss. The Altitude take it with head coach Sam Garski. They'll be in the top 2 of the D-League. You've been watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Join us after our dinner break. More basketball is on the way.